Welcome to Gizmo's Mouse Genetics. Remember, this unit is on heredity, and heredity is the way organisms pass traits onto their offspring. Scientists often track traits or characteristics that show a variety in a population. So in this lab, we are going to be looking at two mice, these two purebred mice. And by looking at these, we could easily be able to tell the phenotype of each or the physical characteristics of each. Genotype. We know that they're purebred, but we don't know which one is dominant and which one is recessive until I breed these. So when I go to put both of these mice into the house and I click breed, we notice that this F1 generation is all black in color. And every time I breed these, the F1 generation is always going to be black in color. But what am I going to do is I'm going to take two of these F1 mice and put them into the holding cages and clear out the rest. The next thing I'm going to do is breed the two offspring. I'm going to put these offspring up top. And then when I go to click breed, I'm going to click breed for 500 times. When I click 500 times, and that's a lot of clicking. Sometimes you can see that the offspring are all black. Sometimes you can see there's one mouse, maybe two mice that come in as white. And as I approach 500, I approach 500. So what we want to be able to answer in later questions is how accurate this Punnett square is based off of this total number of 500 offspring. So looking at possible phenotypes, we have to remember these numbers, take this into consideration. What I want to do is I want to take, now this is where confusion comes in because I don't know the genotype of each. So once I click on the genotype, we should be able to know what these two genotypes are. But looking at physical expressions, I do not know the genotype. I know that these are all black in color, but I don't know which one is homozygous dominant, heterozygous, or homozygous recessive. So what I need to do, I need to study these a little further and actually click on genotype to be able to look. So here I have a heterozygous. I'm going to definitely grab one of the heterozygous and another heterozygous. As I look through all of these, I notice that I have two of the offspring that are homozygous dominant, and I have one of the offspring that are heterozygous, and I have two more that are heterozygous as well. I'm going to go ahead and clear the cage. What I want to breed next is the heterozygous mouse and one of the purebred. And I'm going to click this 500 times as well. So 500 total offspring. Sometimes you can see that there's 3 white, 4 white. See if we get all white mice in there on this demo. There's a all white mouse. So there's a lot of variety in this offspring when we breed these two, this purebred and this purebred mouse, and this heterozygous mouse that we see here. We have our 500 number. Fill out your Punnett square on the two mice that we just crossed, and we'll be able to see how accurate the Punnett square truly is.